Good day and welcome. This is the news on the hour on Providence Television International, and I am Ubebo Ikekwa. The Enogi of Ugbeson, His Royal Highness Enogi Aduwa Ogebain, has called on the federal government to enhance teachers' remuneration as a source of motivation to encourage teachers to do their job better while improving the standard of education in the country. The Enogi disclosed this in a press statement recently, stressing that teachers provide valuable services to the society as they educate and train young citizens who are potential leaders of the future. Highlighting factors necessary for quality education in Nigeria, he noted that the conducive learning environment, good teacher training program, enhanced teachers' remuneration, curriculum development, and adequate funding are basic requirements for the improvement of the education sector in Nigeria. The Enogi further stated that quality education is expected to promote lifelong learning opportunities for all. The West Africa Examinations Council has introduced Resit examinations for candidates. Waec Head of Public Affairs John Kapi, who confirmed the development, stated that students who access their results and realize they need to receipt one or two papers have until 18th January to register online through the Waec website via accredited internet cafes. The receipt examinations will take place from 24th January to 15th February 2025. A Lagos socialite and Nollywood filmmaker Aishat Elediye, aged 61, has been arrested by operatives of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency. Her arrest on Wednesday followed the agency's interception of a white truck driven by one of her staff, Abiden Nadio, carrying 44 sacks of imported cannabis weighing 1,540 kilograms in Lagos. Elediye had evaded the agency for years while allegedly running a drug cartel from the Mushin area of Lagos State. 5 people have been killed in a tanker explosion with many properties including banks and vehicles burnt in Agbo, Ika South local government area of Delta State. The incident occurred along the ever-busy Old Lagos-Asaba Road on Sunday as the tanker fell when the driver tried to make a turn on the road. The tanker immediately burst into flames as it hit the tarmac. The Delta State Police Public Relations Officer, SP Bright Edafe, confirmed the incident. 18 people have sustained severe injuries in a gas explosion that occurred in the Orazi community of Port Harcourt. The incident, which occurred on Sunday evening at the gas refilling station, caused substantial damage to nearby buildings. The River State Police Command confirmed the incident today, stating that the explosion was caused by a welder repairing a refrigerator. The command's spokesperson, SP Grace Iringe Kuku, disclosed that the injured victims suffered varying degrees of burns and were promptly taken to a hospital where they are presently receiving treatment. The victims include a pregnant woman, 4 children, and a couple. We'll take this break, and right after, we'll continue with the news. Please don't go away.
This is Providence Television International, the game changer.
Thanks for staying tuned. If you're just joining in, this is the news on the hour on Providence Television International. The Sokoto State government has extended its condolences and pledged support to victims of the recent fire outbreak at the Karayanika area of Kara Market in Sokoto. The inferno, which devastated over 50 shops, destroyed 132 grinding machines and consumed substantial quantities of food items such as rice, millet and beans, resulting in losses worth millions of naira. The Deputy Governor Alhaji Idris Gobe visited the scene to sympathize with those affected. He announced the formation of a committee to assess the extent of the damage and recommend measures to prevent such occurrences in the future. And now to the foreign scene. United States President Joe Biden today banned offshore drilling across an immense area of coastal waters weeks before President-elect Donald Trump takes office, pledging to massively increase fossil fuel production. The ban encompasses the entire Atlantic coast and eastern Gulf of Mexico, as well as the Pacific coast of California, Oregon, and Washington. The White House statement said the declaration protected more than 625 million acres of waters, noting that the ban does not have an end date and could be legally and politically tricky for Trump to overturn. However, the law does not expressly provide for presidents to unilaterally reverse a drilling ban without going through Congress. Asian markets started the first full week of 2025 on a shaky note as traders struggled to track a healthy run-up on Wall Street, with minds turning to Donald Trump's second presidency. China's stuttering economy, the outlook for U.S. interest rates, and the wars in Ukraine and the Middle East were also causing a sense of uncertainty. As Trump prepares to return to the White House on January 20th, investors are steeling themselves for another 4 years of friction with China, particularly after he clearly stated that he would impose hefty tariffs on imports from the country and other key trade partners. Americans have gathered to remember Jimmy Carter, the 39th U.S. president who passed away last month, aged 100. Saturday's procession from Carter's home in Plains, Georgia, to Atlanta marked the beginning of the 6-day public goodbye for the statesman. Carter will be flown to Washington, D.C. on Tuesday, where he will lie in state at the U.S. Capitol before a service on Thursday that will feature remarks from former American presidents. And that's the news on the hour. Thanks for watching. Please stay tuned.